Hello everyone, my name is QueenE and there's been a new patch that came out just now, fresh off the presses. Let's find out what it says. Overwatch 2 retail patch note, January 5, 2023. Wow, I can't believe it's already 2023. Where are the years going? I swear it was 2020, like yesterday. So we got a new seasonal mode called Battle for Olympus. In this free-for-all deathmatch mode, battle for the throne of Olympus as 7 powerful gods and monsters from Greek mythology, each with a unique divine power that kicks in when they use their ultimate ability. The most valiant contenders in the Battle for Olympus will have the chance to earn limited-time voice lines and player titles to brag about their accomplishments for all eternity. At the end of the event, the hero whose powers were used to secure the most eliminations across all matches will be crowned the new ruler of Olympus. I'm a little bit disappointed that it says that you get limited-time voice lines and player titles, and it doesn't seem to say that you get any type of, like, limited edition skin to kind of celebrate this, but hey, what did we expect? We also have some competitive play stuff coming in. So the 2023 season of competitive Capture the Flag begins on January 10th and can be found in the competitive play menu. The competitive play loading screen has been updated. So cool. So I guess Capture Flag is coming back. That is a game mode that was famous for coming in the Chinese New Year celebrations. That should be coming up in February. So I guess they're just adding that in a little bit early because of how popular it was. So fun times ahead for any Capture the Flag enjoyers starting January 10th. We also have some hero updates, of course. We start with the tanks. We got Junker Queen. Her Adrenaline Rush now heals for the remaining wound damage when an enemy dies with wounds on them. Well, that's actually quite good because you would cut your self-healing quite short if you killed somebody quick. So that's actually really helpful, I think, for her survivability. Carnage cooldown is now reduced by 2 seconds for each enemy it impacts. That's an interesting change. Jagged Blade, thrown impact damage reduced from 80 to 50. Thrown direct impacts now add a 30 damage wound to the stuck target. Stacks with wounds caused by quick melee or returning Jagged Blade hits. So you can get 2 wounds on a target? That's pretty cool. I think that's nice. We'll see how it plays, like if this makes a big difference to her. So the impact damage is reduced from 80 to 50, but instead the wounds stack with if you do a quick melee or you returning Jagged Blade hits. So that's, okay, interesting. Zarya has a change, kind of unexpected. Energy degeneration reduced from 2.2 to 2 per second. Delay before energy degeneration begins after gaining energy increased from 1 to 2 seconds. Okay, so it takes a little bit longer for her to lose her energy, and it loses just a little bit slower. I think that's a fair change, because I think her bubble duration and stuff is currently in a good place. But she did feel like she would lose her charge very fast. So this addresses that, and I think that's going to be really good. Ooh, we got Brig. So, okay. So Brig gets a little buff. Her shield gets her health increased from 250 to 300. And Moira, dealing damage with Biotic Orb, now restores a small amount of Biotic energy. Oh my god! Thank you, Blizzard. I've been asking for this change for so long. For so long have I asked for this change. I'm so glad to see it. Because this is how I thought it should have been the whole time. You know? Like, I think that her Biotic Orb, Damage Orb, should have always gained you back a little bit of healing stuff so you had a better time managing your resources. I'm really glad to see this. Then there's also some bug fixes. I'll link this patch notes below so you can check them out for yourself. Just, you know, quite a few stuff there. However, as you can probably tell, there's some few notable missing changes in here. A lot of people probably expected to see some hog changes. ROADHOG has been a menace on ladder for a very long time now, and they did say that they were gonna put in some changes and soft reworks on Hog. However, it's not in this patch. Now, the reason for this is most likely because if I remember correctly, they said that Hog changes were coming mid-January. And obviously it's the 5th of January, so there's a couple of weeks left until mid-January. So Hog changes should be incoming soon. And in fact, we even have Aaron Keller on the record on Twitter, and he says, today's balance patch is a bit lighter than usual because some of its planned changes were pulled forward to the mid-December patch. Also, a friendly reminder that the schedule changes to ROADHOG are not part of today's patch and are slated for mid to late January. So he reiterates that the ROADHOG changes is coming soon, TM. But yes. So some of the stuff that should have been in this patch was already brought into the December patch. So we actually got some changes early, which is great. Thank you for that. And some changes are expected a little bit later. However, again, they did kind of say that the ROADHOG changes were going to come in mid-January. So seeing that they're coming in mid to late January is not super surprising. And I'm super curious what they're going to be. So don't lose hope. ROADHOG is not forgotten about. Just delayed a little bit. He's just fashionably late with his changes. However, I will say I was hoping to see more for Brig because she is in a pretty rough state right now. I would say that I personally think she is the worst support right now. I'm not saying she's bad. It's just that comparatively, she has to work a lot harder to achieve similar results to other supports in a lot of situations, especially to climb higher. I just feel like Brig deserves some love, and they have talked about her and how they are looking into potentially changing her ultimate, which could be super interesting, which is something I'm really looking forward to. I was hoping we'd get like a little bit more of a hint of that, but I guess a little bit of extra shield health will help in the interim. So let's stay tuned for what might be happening to Brig as well, because I think that could be a super interesting little rework that she has coming for her. At least I'm hoping so. Anyways, guys, what are you most excited or surprised about in this patch notes? Super curious what you think. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Bye!